you put nightshades in the list of inflammatory toxic foods. I'm so glad you saw that. But aren't tomatoes, peppers good food? They are. Didn't you put peppers as a source of vitamin C? It is. What's the story with nightshades? It's interesting. With all substances, and they have alkaloids in it. Now, and this is why we recommend kale, broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, peppers. They're super fantastic in nutrient value. However, the alkaloids can actually slow down some thyroid function when people are sensitive. Now, what makes a person sensitive to some foods and not sensitive to other foods? Or some people are sensitive, some people aren't. So this is why if you have a sensitivity, that means your body has been, let's say, primed or hypersensitized through either a leaky gut or getting foreign proteins that aren't tempered by digestion in the bloodstream. And that's going to it's going to prime the immune system response. And those people that are sensitive need to fix the problem. So people that are nightshade sensitive, they're going to have a problem with digestion, a problem with chronic states of stress are very, very common. Poor sleep patterns, poor bowel movements, physical stress underlying, but there is going to be some other type of stress that weakens their rest, digestion, repair. All boils down to that fight or flight nervous system. You've got an automatic nervous system, fight or flight, shuts blood supply down to the gut, weakening the immune system or your gut supply, and that can increase intestinal permeability, causing an increased sensitization to certain foods. So there's not a lot of good studies on nightshades, but people are sensitive. So I should have put all sensitive foods. It's just nightshades are so common in a lot of different forums. I want to get a balance because it's not that nightshades are evil. It's every type of food could have a hypersensitivity response to certain processing or digestive processes. But when you're looking at peppers, the greatest source of vitamin C, cayenne is one of the greatest vasodilators, bronchodilators. I recommend it for a lot of different conditions. It's also, you mix it with coconut oil, it's a fantastic pain reliever. So there is a heck of a lot of benefits to the nutrients in those nightshade vegetables. So don't avoid them willy-nilly, and if you are sensitive to them, find the underlying cause. It's not a disease that you're going to have for forever. People will get over allergies and food sensitivities. And also people will develop a sensitization to certain plants or foods or substances based on proteins that aren't tempered by digestion getting into that bloodstream. So some people will develop allergies, some people will eliminate allergies. So look at the underlying cause, and that has to do with physical, chemical, emotional stress and the health of the digestive process, as well as the health of, changing your sleep patterns where your body can regenerate, and also looking at emotional stressors, which if you're in an emotionally stressed state, you're going to have decreased blood supply to the gut, and that's going to decrease the health of the intestinal tract, also increasing intestinal permeability or sensitization to some environmental stimulus. And that stimulus could be nightshades.